So you join me on another off-grid adventure in the UK, and today we are going metal detecting on the Solway Firth. Now some of you will recognise that is Port Carlisle right there. That's the old fire duct that goes over to Scotland. There's the Scotland side. I'm on the English side. Tide's out, stones over there, accumulate in the middle. Found a few coins there before, socketed axe head. So I'm just going to go and have a little birthday walk. It's my birthday today, thank you. Yeah, see what we can find or not find. I've done loads of videos down here before. Solway Firth. There's a lot of history here. There's the Battle of Sark, there's the Romans, Victorians. A few coins out of this bit here. The stones, because of the tides, kind of circulate just over there. And obviously when the waters go out, all the metal or collections start to collect behind the stones. So I'm going to get out and try and see if we can get a little hole today. And then I'm going to head into the fields. I know a couple of farmers on this land, so I'm going to head out into the fields and see if we can get any pickings there. Let's do it. So obviously the sea comes in this side. Here you can actually get a bull wave. Seen two in the last couple of years. The other hazard to look out for is quicksand. So if you stood on this sand long enough or started whapping your feet like a duck, you'd eventually sink. I'll just show you exactly what I mean. So as you can see, it's pretty gloopy, but I mean, if I stood there and went like that, I'm going to be getting stuck. So what I try and do is minimise that. Ooh. And get across as quickly as I can, staying away from really drenched areas because the sea has only just gone out. So I'll see you guys when I get the first find. Now this is one of my favourite places to come. It's so quiet and you can hear all the birds play. You get the red shanks down here, oyster catchers, there's quite a few of them down here. But a bird that fascinates me is the egret. Get quite a lot of them on this beach. So it's not only the metal detector, it's not only the fact that you're getting out and you're getting some good fresh air, but it's just freedom. I mean, it's all free. So anyway, I'm going to get the detector on, scan up and down. What I usually do is go just along the shoreline because that's the last place that the sea was, and obviously it leaves a trail behind there. And yeah, I'll report back once I find something. So I am using the Simplex Pro, Nocta Macro. It's about 5 years now. I've got the carbon extended shift. It just stops it going off every time. When you come to a beach, this machine is really good. You just come over to beach settings, ground it. The lower reading the better. And then what I do is once it's finished scanning, I'll just flick it over to field and I get no interference whatsoever unless I find something. So the Simplex Plus is the waterproof machine. Really like it. I will upgrade one day. For now and for the next 2 years I'll probably stick with this. Numbers are quite easy to read. I found everything from gold, silver, coins, everything in between. Now this stretch of beach here, usually this bit here is ridden with coins, but obviously being in the sea you got a lot of corrosion, so the coins are not as great as what you'd find over in the fields. So I'm just going to do a little bit here and then we'll head over to the field. believe, a coin. Quite a clear sound. And what I normally do is I'll try and narrow it down. So once I've got that bleep, I go backwards until I can't hear it any longer. So I know it's just in front of the peak of that, and then I go on the side note. I can almost guarantee it's going to be. Pick it up and have a look. Now the only problem is with this beach, it's very rocky. I have. So then what I usually do is grab a bit, wave it underneath. No, there we are. We have it in here. Fishing weight, I believe. Yeah. First find. Nice little fishing weight. Strange that come up. Oh, copper. That's why. Thought it was a coin, but it's a nice bit of copper on the end of there. First find. Let's go. Lead. So, another fishing weight. Fishing weight, the older type that just rolled a load of lead up and had a little hook in it. But if it works, it works. That's literally about 12 steps and I found 3 weights now. I'm actually going to move in to the fields. I used to be a real big fan of the beach, and I used to spend hours, and I mean 5-6 hours in lockdowns on the beach, just searching. I go home with a big bucket full of metal, leads, all the rest of it. Not that I've fallen out of love with it. It's just a lot easier to dig a hole and unearth your finds than it is to dig rocks and clay, and plus it's a lot more messy and you've got the constant wind in your face. So today, since it's my birthday, I'm giving myself a choice and I am heading into the fields. So see you guys on the first find. 4 is a reading of iron. It's normally, you can hear the grunt. You can tell it's rusted. Now, do I dig that or do I not? I mean, it could be anything from a Viking axe to a rusty piece of metal that was used as some sort of machinery on a recent tractor. I've dug that hole that many times, now I don't, but I always think, am I missing something? But anyway, here we are in the field. I've had a couple of shillings out of here, so hopefully we'll get a couple of coins today and yeah, top up the collection. Old school hammerhead. See the 2, I forget the name, claws, and the bulkhead there, and obviously the wood's either snapped or deteriorated. So that concludes today's video. Not much found, but it's just basically getting out and about, getting the metal detector out, stretching the legs. The next metal detector video, I plan to go to somewhere where it's going to give me a lot more coins. That coin that I found today, sometimes once it's dried up you can kind of see a bit more detailed. No, but I shall see you guys on the next video. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. Bye for now.